Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Alright guys, so let's get into it. Today we have a story for you about Brandan and his girlfriend from the Philippines, Mary. And these two have been in the news quite a bit recently for a number of different reasons. Number one, we kind of know that they got married. Number two, they had a baby. We saw pictures online of their alleged wedding. So this couple has been in the news and their storyline has been kind of spoiled. But now they're in the news for a rather unsavory reason, and that's because they're being accused of animal abuse or animal cruelty. So let's take a look. So right here, we have the story coming from Screen Rant, and it says that Mary and Brandan are accused of animal abuse for owning an unusual pet. Now, I gotta say, before we read this whole thing, keep in mind that Mary and Brandan, they live in the Philippines. They're not in the US. They're not in Canada. They're not in the UK. They're not in a Western country. And so, in some parts of the world, some of these things are different. Now, I'm not saying that it's right or anything like that, but you will see different practices when it comes to animal cruelty, and that's just the reality of the situation. So let's take a look at what it says right here. So fans are heartbroken after seeing how Brandan and Mary Demasu-ay have been treating an unusual pet in their Philippines home. Fans spotted a chained pet in Brandan and Mary Demasu-ay's house in the Philippines and are accusing the couple of animal abuse. Mary, a 23-year-old from Candoni, met Brandan from Oregon on a dating app. Brandan was nursing a broken heart, and Mary, too, had been cheating on by her boyfriend multiple times. I think it was like 11, 12, or 14 times, something. It was something super shocking. And the other thing that was shocking to me about that whole thing is that supposedly Mary and her previous boyfriend never got intimate. So I don't know if that ever made any sense to me. It didn't. I don't know what you guys make of that. But how do you, stay in a relationship with a guy, get cheated on 14 times, and you never really consummate the relationship? Didn't make a ton of sense. I mean, of course, her parents wanted her to, wait until she got married and so on and so forth, but that's a different matter. Let's take a look here. This led to a lack of trust between Mary and Brandan, who stayed on a video call 24/7 when they were in a long-distance relationship for 2 years. The couple united in person on The Other Way Season 5 and have since been dealing with a new set of problems. Brandan and Mary, as we said, are expecting their first baby in the latest episodes while preparing to get married. Right now, though, Brandan and Mary keep sharing updates about their daily life on social media, and this one Reddit user, Austin Stoy, happened to notice something disturbing in the clips. Let's take a look at what he noticed right here. So, how horrible is it to keep a pet monkey chained around its waist to a branch up in a tree? It has no access to water or any other food, only what they give it. It doesn't look well at all. See Facebook's video renovating grandparents' room at the 4:10 mark. So you can see here, let's zoom in a little bit. You can see the pet, the monkey, is chained to, it looks like a palm tree. You can see right there that it's chained. I don't know if there's any other picture. Here's another one. We can see that it's chained. And yes, the monkey does look sad. I have to agree with Austin right here. The monkey doesn't look happy. Here the monkey is eating a banana, but still chained. This doesn't look right. Let's go back to the article right here. The viewer shared screenshots, and Mary claims that she tried getting the leash off the monkey, but the monkey doesn't like it. And this is also a pet monkey called Lucy. And as per Mary, the monkey just loves it here in the bamboo and doesn't go far when taken off the leash. Now, some fans wanted Mary and Brandan to be reported to the authorities. How horrible that they keep a pet monkey chained around its waist to a branch up in a tree. My heart breaks for it. One Reddit user wrote. And then the chain monkey also appears in Mary's segment intro during The Other Way Season 5 premiere at 49:54. That poor baby is being abused. I can't stomach the two of them, so selfish. And this one person said. Now, the fan wondered if Mary and Brandan can be reported and authorities could come and get the monkey and bring him to a natural habitat or a sanctuary. Probably another harebrained scheme to make money and draw attention to their store, boasted another person. The Department of Environmental and Natural Resources Calabarzon Regional Office in the Philippines had vowed to prosecute any person who kept monkeys, as this was a breach of environmental and wildlife laws. As per law, Phil, one might need to secure a certificate of registration from the Bureau of Animal Industry to be allowed to keep the animal as a household pet. Mary had been receiving comments from concerned fans on her video as well, but she has yet to address the concerns on social media. The couple has been controversial ever since debuting on 90 Day Fiancé the other way because of their video calls and allegedly spoiling their own storyline via social media posts. There were rumors that Mary and Brandan were allegedly being fired from the franchise too. It remains to be seen if Mary and Brandan will speak to their followers about why they have chained up a pet. So it does appear, I wasn't sure about this actually, but it does appear like it's illegal, even in the Philippines, to have a pet monkey, and you need a special kind of permit. Somehow, I don't feel like Mary probably has that, but, that remains to be seen. Maybe they do. I don't think they do. What do you guys make of that whole situation? I do think it's cruel and unjust to keep a monkey needs to have, free area to roam. You can't really keep it locked up. And I find the explanation that even when you take the chain off, the monkey doesn't go far. I find that disturbing because it almost feels to me like perhaps they damage the monkey's psyche by keeping it locked up, in this kind of way for so long that the monkey now has a lack of confidence to go out and venture on its own. So I find that their explanation a little disturbing. You guys let me know what you make of this whole thing in the comment section down below, but I personally find it just a tad disturbing. And here are the pictures of the monkey once again. Now, so there was this other post that I wanted to kind of take a look at, and Mary reveals a shocking reason why she's kept an animal chain in her Philippines house amid backlash. So she actually goes a little further and gives an explanation. So she says that, she's revealing the real reason why she's keeping the pet chained up, while fans are continuing to accuse her of animal abuse. Now, Mary, became known a few months ago via season 5 of the reality TV show spinoff. Mary and her boyfriend Brandan were young and in love and refused to notice the glaring red flags in their relationship. Brandan then moved to the Philippines. Okay, we know all of that. So fans spotted the monkey, and this is what Mary says right here. Did you set the monkey free, or is it still chained to your tree? One user asked. We have set the monkey free before, but people here are scared of the monkey and threaten to kill it, so we put her back on a chain to keep her safe. Thank you for your support. I don't know. We just kind of heard her say that, when she does take the leash off, the monkey just comes back. And now it's because people are threatening to kill the monkey. Let's see what else it says right here. They were scared of it and threatened to kill it. Hard to believe their only option is chaining it up, one person said. Now, another Redditor suggested they should surrender it to Animal Sanctuary that specializes in caring for monkeys. If you're going to keep it because people are scared, I don't believe her, then at least take good care of it. So that's kind of my position here as well. I feel like they should kind of surrender the monkey to the authorities. Like, this explanation doesn't make sense to me. People are going to kill it. It doesn't really feel like you should have an illegal pet if you're scared people are going to kill it. Like, would that be a reason why you should keep a tiger, an elephant? Of course not. It makes no sense whatsoever. So I do agree with those Reddit users that are saying, you gotta give this pet monkey to the authorities. There really is no other option here, in my opinion, unless Mary is keeping the monkey for selfish reasons, which would be bad. But when you look at the monkey, you can kind of tell that perhaps there is something wrong there. Doesn't make any sense that the monkey would be scared to just venture off. Let's see what else it says here. Mary claimed that she had been crying nonstop every day because of these mean-spirited comments that she keeps getting. 90 Day Fiancé has provided a platform for Mary and Brandan to showcase their love story to the world, and instead Mary chose to let her supporters down by admitting she's willingly kept the monkey chained outside her home, and she can try as hard as she can, but she's made such a negative impression on fans that it's hard for her to ever get their sympathy for anything that she does. So fans are not taking very lightly to Mary specifically. I really think that it's because they're immature, and I don't know that they realize that there are consequences to their actions. It kind of sounds like they don't. It sounds like, hey, we just want to keep this monkey here. We'll make up some excuses and it'll be okay. Fans will buy that. No, they're not going to buy that. You got to do what's right. And if not, you're going to get criticized. And I'm not sure that they can handle being criticized, because I believe that they had shut off comments. Now, I see here on their joint account, Mary and Brandan, that there are comments here, but I believe they had shut off comments on a different account before. So I'm not sure how well they can deal with criticism. And I just wanted to touch on one last part about Brandan and Mary here, because here's the deal. Since I didn't do a video about this when this news broke out, so perhaps you guys know, perhaps you don't. There was a picture that was released, and this was, I believe, on Brandan's mom's Facebook account of the wedding. So you can see it right here. You can see Mary, Brandan, you can see Brandan's mom, and I believe those are Mary's grandparents, because of course her parents are not in her life. They basically abandoned her. And this is a leaked picture. You can see right here. Yeah. And also, we also know that Mary gave birth to Brandan's baby. At least these are the rumors, and it sounds legit. In August 2023, Mary did a TikTok live stream on TikTok while she was making a protein shake for Brandan. While Mary answered questions, a baby was heard crying in the background. And as soon as the baby made the noise, Mary quickly muted the audio, so trying to erase the evidence as soon as it presented itself. Somebody asked, who is the baby that is crying? Another person said, I heard a baby. And then Mary said, I don't have a baby yet. We're planning to have a baby, which is sounds like a lie considering the timeline that we know, based on the show. So it sounds like they already had their baby probably in August, maybe July. I'm not exactly sure of the timeline, but their wedding reception supposedly took place on April 28th, 2023. And of course, we don't see a baby bump there. Maybe she was trying to hide it with the flowers. We don't see a baby in the picture either. So I don't think she had it at that point. I think she had the baby in between this picture and later on in the summer. I would say probably a bit later in the summer, August, July or August, something like that is probably when she had the baby. So there you have it, guys. Wanted to bring you guys this update about Brandan and Mary. What a couple this has been. I mean, from just the nonstop, super compulsive, extra OCD behavior of just always being on your phone 24/7 and chatting with the other person, even having the other person, on video while they sleep. To me, that is just absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever seen a couple quite as crazy as this one. And when you're that kind of dysfunctional and crazy, when you're apart, it stands to reason that you'll be kind of crazy and dysfunctional when you're together. And so, the couple still seems to be in the Philippines as of right now. They still seem to be together. So perhaps they're growing up. These are two very young 23-year-olds, in my opinion. They both act super young, especially Mary. She really acts like she's 16, not 23. So perhaps they're growing up, but still, I think when you're just that dysfunctional, it's hard to change overnight. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I wanted to bring you guys these updates about Mary and Brandan. We spoke about a couple of things. So you guys let me know what you make of this whole thing in the comment section down below. Do you buy Mary's excuses for why she's keeping that pet monkey chained up? To me, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. You guys let me know what you make of that in the comment section down below. Do you think Mary and Brandan intentionally spoil their own storyline to try to get some fame? Because, some other news about them is that they're really trying to make it on Cameo and other things like that. They seem to be desperate to make it on the internet. I don't blame them. This is not anything special with these two. This is basically every couple in 90 Day Fiancé now. It's really hard to get a real couple that is just coming on the show to be on the show and not because they want Instagram followers. So this is just par for the course. but they are trying to, make some money outside. Of course, they are living in the Philippines, and they are pretty poor. So I think any dollar kind of helps them, probably more so than other couples. So you guys let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Oh, and one last thing. Some people are comparing these two to Paul and Karine. I'm not sure if I see it, but there are some similarities. Also, let me know what you think of that in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.